Hey, what's up, guys? Mike Krusich here with the Final Expense Dojo. There's my website right there, finalexpensedojo.com. You can go there to get the underwriting cheat sheet, the underwriting master guide for final expense. All right, one YouTuber said in the comments that it's the best final expense training on the market, period. So go there and get your free underwriting cheat sheet. It's 104 niche master guide. If you have any questions, you can give me a call right there. There's my phone number. All right. Go ahead and like the video if you like the content, and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Smash it. All right. If you like the content. All right. And go ahead and leave a comment. I love when people are commenting on here. Give me some feedback. Ask some questions. Let's get to the video. I wanted to talk about final expense telesales. So there's one thing that is super important when you're selling over the phone, okay? Here's the thing. When you are calling somebody and your number isn't in their cell phone, or they're going to screen the calls, and if they see an unknown number, what are they thinking right off the bat? Right off the bat, they think that you're a telemarketer. You're trying to cold call them, right? So there's a wall instantly that's up. So you have to consciously know that going into the call, because if you just say, oh, well, they filled out a lead, they requested a quote, in a perfect world, they would be like, they would at least answer every call, and they would hear the person out to see what they're calling about. And right when you say, oh yeah, you requested a quote, in a perfect world, they would say, oh yeah, you know what? I did request a quote. I need to sit here and listen to this person. But guess what? They're not going to say that. They're not going to think that. They're going to try to get off the phone as quick as possible. So you have to know what to say and how to say it to engage them right away within the first 5 seconds. If you don't, you're gone. I don't care if it's a $50 lead. I don't care if it's a $200 lead. It doesn't matter if it's the highest quality lead. If you don't consciously go into the call with the right attitude and saying the right things, it's a game over. All right. So this is what you need to do. Okay. There's 3 things that you need to know before you get into the call. Okay. Number 1 is your tone. Tone is so important over the phone. In face-to-face, you can show them that you care with your body language, that you're a nice person with your body language. But guess what? Over the phone, they only know what they can hear through your voice. So you have to over-exaggerate your emotions. So your tone, you see how right now you guys don't see me, but with my voice right now, you're seeing that I'm passionate, that I have purpose, right? You see what I'm doing? So it's different than, hello, this is Mike. Miss Mary. Oh, yes. Yep. I work for such and such agency. I'm calling. Click. So you have to have the right tone. Show them that you're passionate. Show them that you're excited, that you're happy, that you care through your tone. Number 1. Okay. Number 2, you're not a customer service rep. Okay. Got to be business firm, like a doctor, like a lawyer. When you call a doctor or a lawyer, they're, hello, yes, this is Dr. So-and-so. Would you like to bend over? No, you go into the office and they're like, all right, we gotta check you out, man. Drop your drawers and bend over. And you do it because they're the doctor, they have the authority. That's the same type of mantra, the same type of attitude that you need to have. You can't be like customer service, like, oh, I'm here to kiss your butt, Miss Mary. I'm here to, that doesn't work. Okay, you have to be business firm. Okay, number 3 is you got to be loud. You see how, if you're still watching this video, it proves number 3, okay? Because I'm loud, I'm passionate, okay? People that have a purpose and people that care about what they're doing, that are good at what they do, they're excited. And when you're excited, you are automatically loud. You don't go to a sports game. Let's say you go to an NBA game or an NFL game. People that are excited about their team, they're not like, golf clap. Oh yeah, go Broncos. All right, let's go Broncos. No, they're like, yeah, right? That's how you know they're excited. And if you're not excited, you're going to miss so many sales. And part of being excited is being loud. Okay. And the fact that you're still listening to this video or watching this video on YouTube or wherever you are, that proves that number 3 matters because you're still here. Okay. So let me give you an example. I'm going to give you an example of the call. So those are the 3 things that you got to know going into it. Okay. Now, here's some things, some fundamentals that you need to know when you basically like with your script and things like that has more to do with what you're doing. Those 3 things have to do with your preparation and how you got to hype yourself up before you get on the call. This is what you got to do while you're on the call, basically. Okay. Okay. So during the first few few seconds, and I'll explain right now. You can't pause. Okay. You are not a top level salesperson. Okay. If you call them and you think it's okay to call the lead and be like, "Hello, so and so. Yes, this is so and so. I'm calling from such and such an agency. How are you today?" Okay, you're a customer service rep. Okay, you're not a person that has authority, a person that has excitement. Okay, I know that these people filled out the lead. I know these people are wanting to buy from me. I have it in my mind that everybody's wanting to buy. I just got to get out of their way and I got to say the right words to get them to trust me and like me. That's my mindset. But if you're not confident in yourself, you're going to be pausing and everything like that. So here's an example. And you have to, and with that same type of deal, you have to verify information right at the beginning. So they know, again, they think that you're a telemarketer. You got to verify their information. And that's got to be the first time that you pause when you verify their information. Okay. Because that's when they know that you're not a telemarketer. That's when the walls can come down and they'll actually listen to you. If you pause before that, they're trying to get off the call because you're giving them permission to speak when you pause. Okay. So whatever information you got to verify, their date of birth, their age, the timestamp, their favorite hobby, whatever it is, my agents, okay, we verify 3 different points. And this is how it works. Okay. Hello, Miss Mary. Hey, Miss Mary, this is Mike. I was giving you a call here because you filled out a request online to get some more information on the program to pay for the funeral expenses. And now you put down your date of birth as blah, 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 and your favorite hobby as blah, blah, blah. When you requested the information, looks like yesterday. Is that right? You see how I'm asking questions, but I keep on moving on? You can't act like this is a normal human interaction. Okay. If you were calling your mom or calling a regular person it's not a sales interaction, you would pause during every time. This isn't a normal human interaction. They think you're a salesperson. They think you're a cold caller. Okay. So you ask the question, you in their mind, they're starting to think about it. This is Mike? Because I filled out a request. Because you filled out a request online to get some more information on the program to pay for the burial expenses. Now you put down your date of birth as blah, 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 and your favorite hobby as reading. When you filled out the request, it looks like yesterday. Is that right? You see my tone is there? Okay, I'm not just talking, hello, this is Mike. My tone is there. I'm loud, okay, and I'm not pausing. And guess what? They're going to come back, yes. And they're going to wait because I have the authority and they're going to wait. They're going to say yes. And then they're going to wait to see what I have to say next. Okay. The third thing, keep the authority. Okay. You got to keep the control and keep the authority throughout the call. If not, you're going to lose them. Okay. If someone says, "Oh, well, just give me a quote for 10,000." Guess what? They're not going to buy anything if you just give in and oh, okay, here's the quote. Even if you come in, I don't care if you have 100 carriers and you shop all of them and you give her the best quote. Guess what? They're still not going to buy. They're probably going to buy from someone that's a better salesperson that's higher. So when people just say, "Oh, I just want a quote," you can't just give in to them. You got to circle back around and say and take the authority back by saying, "Okay, no problem. That's what my job is to do." And once again, this is for the type of coverage that if you or your wife, you or your husband, or if it's just them, or if you were to die, the final expenses are paid for the family, and that is what you're looking for, right? You see how I'm regaining the control there? They say yes. Okay, great. And then I continue on the script like normal. I just go broken record. If they say, "Oh yeah, I just want a quote," if they interrupt me again, guess what I do? "Oh yeah, that's what my job is to do, Miss Mary. And once again, this is for the type of coverage that if you were to die, the final expenses would be paid for the family, and that is what you're looking for, right?" And then I continue on the script. I'm telling you, it freaking works. That line works to regain the authority every time. And you follow the script, you follow the presentation as it was mapped out. Okay. You don't try to just go for the close within 10 minutes. You go through the whole entire presentation, whatever presentation it is that your IMO agency, whatever, has given you, follow that. Don't go off the script. Don't go off. I mean, if you're building rapport or something like that, yeah, you're not going to stick, that's not on the script. But once you get done with the rapport, short little, 3 to 5 minutes of rapport, you get back on the script. You're the doctor, and you keep on with the authority, and you continue the call. Okay. And you ask the questions like it says on the script. You quote them like it says on the script, and you keep their why in mind the entire time. Okay. What do I mean by that? Their why is their family. Their why to buying this coverage, to requesting the quote, it's not because they just thought it was a good idea. It's because they don't want their family to be burdened with the final expenses. So what does that mean? How do you keep their why in mind the whole entire time? Well, everything that you say, every answer to their rebuttals or every answer to their objections, everything has to have their why in mind. So, for example, when you ask for the beneficiary, okay, you can say, and by the way, a beneficiary is asked before you actually have the sale as part of, you're getting more and more information. Um, but when you ask the beneficiary, people that aren't a top level salesperson, they ask the beneficiary like this. "Yeah, and who would you want to have as the beneficiary?" Okay. Top level salespeople, top level agents, they ask with the why in mind. "Now, Miss Mary, who would you want to receive the money if you were to pass away, God forbid?" You see what I did there? And so the whole entire time, throughout the whole entire process, I'm not running out in the middle of the road, waving my arms and saying, "I am signing you up. I'm selling you this policy." I'm not doing that. Okay. And their subconscious mind, they know that they're signing up, but I'm being low key and I'm keeping their family and their why in mind with everything that I ask. And so they're not going to sit there and think about their pocketbook. They're not sitting there thinking about, well, they have to talk to so and so. They have to think about it. Because guess what? They're going to sign up and they're going to love it. They're going to thank me. And my persistency is going to be through the roof. And I'm going to get more sales than other agents because they're going to feel like I care because I keep their why in mind. And because I'm the doctor, I have the authority. If you like this type of training, if you want more telesales training, go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button and go ahead and comment in the video any comments that you have to how you get people on the phone and how you engage the client and how you keep them on the phone to sell them policies and how you interact with their why and keep their why in mind with everything that you're saying. Appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you next time.